Gonna fly my airplane, gonna fly my airplane all around the world. Gonna fly to Paris, gonna fly to Paris, gonna fly to Paris all around the world. Where would you like to fly today? Here we are in Seattle. We're going to fly all the way around to India. Oh my gosh, that's a long ways away. Gonna fly to India. Gonna fly to India. Fly to India all around the world.
Then
What
we
was
need
another one we heard? I'm
we
flying
need
back now. Where else?
we need Vietnam.
Vietnam. Let's fly to Vietnam. Here we go again. Gonna fly to Vietnam. Oh, that's even further than India. Fly to Vietnam. Here it is. Fly to Vietnam all around the world. Oh
I
my.
want to go to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Let's go to Ethiopia. Okay, so here we are in Seattle. We're going to fly to Ethiopia. We're going to fly to Ethiopia. There's Ethiopia. Fly to Ethiopia all around the world. It's in West or East Africa. Wow. Many interesting places. Let's do one more. One more.
We're gonna fly into Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Let's go to Mexico. Here we are in Seattle. We will go down to Mexico right down here.
Okay.
Gonna fly to Mexico. Gonna fly to Mexico. Gonna fly to Mexico all around the world.
There are people in their houses and they're packing for a trip. And mom says, don't forget monkey. And this little girl, see, she's packing her little sock monkey here. She says, I pack monkey. In this book, I want you to look for that sock monkey and see when you can see it, because that's very important to this little girl. And then dad says, of course I won't forget monkey. And then brother says, where's my hat? I think it's on his head. Okay. And everybody says, we're hurrying. Goodbye, house. When you go to the airport, you can take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. I take the train when I go to the airport. You drive on the highway to where the ground is really flat. There are lots of people saying lots of goodbyes. Sometimes they hug, sometimes they cry. This little boy saying, I love you, Grandma. They have big bags on wheels and smaller bags on their shoulders and backs. Do you ever wear a bag on your back? A backpack? I do sometimes. Sometimes you can tell exactly what's packed inside the bags. This one looks like a cello. Sometimes it's a mystery. I don't know what's in this bag. Inside the airport, you stand in lines. You stand in lines to get your ticket. You stand in lines to check your bags. There are lines for the restrooms. There are lines to go through security. And this is a very important part where this little girl, she's saying, monkey, monkey, monkey. Do you see part of sock monkey down here? Mom says, did you forget to pack monkey? Oh, and then the lady that's checking them in says, IDs, please. A machine x-rays all the bags that you take on the plane. Sometimes another machine x-rays your body. You will also take that with you on the plane. It's very important to take your body with you on the plane. You don't want to leave that behind. And then this little girl, she's saying, wow. And dad says, you're okay. Little sisters cry when they go through the scanner. Do you see where the monkey is? I don't think it's close to her right now. This little car goes beep, beep, beep. You walk past benches and shops and restaurants and art exhibits. That's my favorite part. There's lots of art at the airport. It's like a little indoor town. Sometimes there are small beeping cars driving through the town. Sometimes the sidewalks and staircases move by themselves. You have to hold your little sister's hand tight or she could get lost. Absolutely. You have to stay together at the airport. When you reach your gate, you wait and wait and wait. She says, I see monkey. And he says, don't be silly. Oh, I think I see. She sees monkey getting loaded in the cargo hold down here. Things are loaded onto the plane. Gas is put into the fuel tanks. Food is put into the galley. The galley is the name of the kitchen on an airplane or a ship. Luggage is put into the cargo hull. That's where they keep all that stuff underneath. The crew put themselves on board and take their places. Ooh, almost time to get on. Now passengers can board. You wait until your group is called and then walk down the jetway. It looks like an accordion. Can you play an accordion? Go squeeze in and out and in and out. Yeah, part of it does. You squeeze into your seat, and some bags go up top in the overhead bins. The little girl is saying, Monkey! Monkey! But we know where Monkey is, right? Not inside with her. Some bags go underneath. Oh, there's Monkey's tail down there. Oops. Some bags go underneath. You have to make sure that you have all your books and papers and music and games and toys before the plane takes off, because you can't get out your bags during takeoff and landing. That little girl, she still wants Monkey! You listen quietly to the safety announcements. You stow your tray table. You buckle your seatbelt tight across your lap. And it looks like Monkey's having a little adventure himself down there underneath. And the parents are saying, shh. And the baby's saying, what? And the kid is saying, juice, please. And little sister is saying, peekaboo. You can play peekaboo, right? Peekaboo. A flight attendant walks up and down the aisle pushing a cart. Sometimes you get something to drink, and sometimes you get something to eat. And sometimes there's a movie to watch, and sometimes there are people to talk to. And underneath, we see Monkey is making a new friend, I think. Sometimes the plane is bouncy, but most of the time it's smooth. Outside, there are clouds and clouds and clouds. That little girl, she's saying, Monkey, monkey, monkey. When the plane lands, you collect all of your things. You say goodbye to the crew and go to the baggage carousel to find the bags you checked. The baggage carousel is one of those conveyor belts that goes around and around and around and around. The bags travel around in a circle. And when you see your bag, you pull it off fast. And that little girl, she sees Monkey. I see Monkey. Do you see Monkey? She says, Monkey! Mom says, hey, look. And brother says, wow, where did he come from? You have to make sure that the bag is really your bag. See these two ladies down here? Their bags are both brown and the same size. It might be hard to tell if your bag is your bag. Sometimes you have to double check. Outside, there are lots of people saying lots of hellos, and sometimes they hug, and sometimes they cry. Then everyone leaves. When you leave the airport, you can take a car, a van, a bus, or even a train. We are taking Grandpa's car, and Brother says, goodbye, airport. And when you do, then you do everything all over again in the other direction when it's time to go back home. In the meantime, here they are at the beach having a fun time with their grandpa before they have to go back home. And here's Monkey ready to get back on the airplane.
There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? What color is it?
Blue.
Blue. All right, let's try another one. There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? Green. That's right. All right.
Was that me?
There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? Yellow.
Yellow.
All right. There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? Yep, that's purple. All right. There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? Pink. That's right. Right. I think we might have one more.
One?
There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. What color plane comes flying by? Orange. All right. All right. There are so many airplanes in the big blue sky. How many planes came flying by? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a lot of airplanes. All right. Good job with your colors, everybody. Here's the kid, and here's all his toys. Oh, and I see a helicopter and some little dog stuffies. Start the engine, buckle up, down the runway. Pilot pups, rolling faster, lift up high, soaring, roaring to the sky. Canines cruising in control, searching, searching on patrol. Bumpy, jumpy, rocky ride, climbing higher, start to glide. Watch out for the mountaintop, curving, swerving, sudden drop. That wasn't a mountaintop, was it? It was Dad's head. Flick the switches, pull back up, zipping, zooming, pilot pups. Up and over, in between, double check the radar screen. Pilots see a patch of fog. Hit the light, shouts Captain Dog. Scan the valley, cruise the creek, flying round a pointy peak. Smoky signal rising up, dart in closer. Oh, I see the smoke outside the window. Pilot pups. Oh, look at all those toys that got left outside. Stranded buddies in big trouble. Call a chopper on the double. Whizzing, whirring, spin and shift. Drop the rope and lift, lift, lift. Oh, look, the copter lifted all of their friends and brought them inside, drifting gently through the air, turning, tilting, almost there. Pups glide softly to the ground. Everybody safe and sound.
First, you fold a piece of paper in half, hot dog style. That's the long way. Then you unfold it. And then we fold down one corner to the middle of the paper where you can see on your crease that you made when you folded it to make a little triangle, right? And then you do the other corner. And that makes the whole top a triangle. And then I'm going to fold the whole thing in half again, hot dog style. It's a little challenging to do this holding up. You would do this on a table, which makes it a little easier. And then what I do is I take the top part here and I fold it down to the bottom part here so it lines up. Okay, so it doesn't stick out at all. It just lines up, and then I crease it right there. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And then I have made a very simple, very basic paper airplane. And if I throw it, it'll fly. Let me throw the other one. Ooh.
Wake up, cub. We can't be late. It's no time to hibernate. Pack your clothes. We're almost ready. Grab your tickets. Wait, where's Teddy? Oh, look, he's got Teddy. Almost got Teddy. There he is. Don't want to forget Teddy. Ding dong. Here's the shuttle. Climb inside. Time for your first Bearplane ride. It says it's the Bear Point Link, so it's going straight to the airport. Soon we'll soar. Wait, won't tell you where, but someone special's waiting there. Where they're going is a surprise. I wonder where they're going. There they are at the Bearport. Here's the Bearport. Take some bear. What a crowd. Take my paw. You're right, it's loud. Some bears waving, some bears hugging, some bears racing, rolling, lugging, some bears sniffing into tissues, some bears having suitcase issues. Oh dear, it looks like his suitcase popped open and he has to fix everything inside it. Boy, I've never carried fish in my suitcase. I'm not sure I would like that. I think it would be a bit smelly. Goodbye, bag. We'll see you soon. We'll get you back this afternoon. Now we wait in one more line. Follow arrows on the sign. Oh, look, they have to go through this long line. And I'll bet some of you have been in long lines at the airport. It can be hard to wait, too. It takes a lot of patience, doesn't it, when you're at the airport? Bags on belt, then step right in. Teddy rides inside a bin. Yeah, you put all your things in the bin so they can make sure everything's safe that goes on the airplane. And beep! Oh, he went through the detector and it went beep. No worries, little cub. Just put these trucks in the tub. Oh yeah, you're not supposed to walk through carrying your trucks, huh? Because that would make it go beep. There they go. Thank you. Oh, and he almost forgot Teddy again. Got to get Teddy back. That's important. Bearplane leaves in at 4:30. Lots of time. Let's explore. Bearport shops sell souvenirs and headphones fit for fuzzy ears. Oh, look, he got some headphones. Weave through maze of bags and fur. Watch your wheels. So sorry, sir. Oh, did they bump into that man with the green hat? I don't think he's having a very good day. Wasn't he the one whose suitcase kind of exploded? Poor guy. Hungry? Look, you get your wish. I spy a food court full of fish. Oh, we know how much bears like salmon. Look, so many of the food court are selling fish and fish sticks. Grab a salmon for the plane, then hop aboard the Bearport train. Hold on tight. Oh, what a view. Bearplane landings, takeoffs too. They have a train at the Seattle airport. I think I've been on that. I wonder if you have. Plane's a long ways off. Don't worry, moving sidewalks help us hurry. I don't think we have a moving sidewalk at Seattle airport, but a lot of airports, really big ones, have those, and you can get on them. It's like riding an escalator that's flat. Time to board. Let's show our passes. Sir, you'll need to check those basses. Oh, you can't take all those fish onto the plane. I think you need to put them in your checked luggage. Pilot greets us with a smile, hands you wings. Now, down the aisle. Big bags up, small bags below. Seatbelts clicked and off we go. Or maybe not. We wait and wait. And wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Sometimes you have to wait because the planes have to take turns on the airport runway. So sometimes you really have to wait. At last, we pull back from the gate. Phew! Down the runway, engines roaring. Faster, faster, now we're soaring. Zoom! Yeah, up, up, up through puffy skies until we reach our cruising height. Look at his face. Is he excited to be on that plane? Oh my. It is very exciting to look out the window when the plane takes off. Flight attendants coming through. Cup of honey? Cup of honey, yes, please, too. Oh, yum. I don't know. I don't think I would want a cup of honey, but it sure looks like the bears are excited. Tug at crinkly bag with paw. Friendly neighbors lend a claw. Oh, have you ever had trouble opening one of those stiff bags? But somebody helps him. Turbulence makes drinking tricky. Uh-oh. What happened to his honey cup? Ah! Oh, uh-oh. Someone's super sticky. That poor man with the green hat is having a very bad day. I am sorry for him. What's that? I can't hear you. Oh, restrooms in the back. Let's go. Yep, if you have to go, you have to go. They even have restrooms on planes. Watch your elbows. Watch your feet. Careful, cub. Don't kick the seat. It's hard to sit so long. It's true. But I've got a surprise for you. A surprise. I brought some treats, enough to share. Well, maybe don't disturb that bear. Oh, he's the grumpy guy. Do you think he's going to be okay? Oh, you know, when you're having a grumpy day, nothing helps like a cookie. Take your seat, please. No more standing. Ding. Oh, they have to put on their seatbelt. That's the seatbelt light that reminds people to do that. Down, down, down. Prepare for landing. Last sweet taste of honey licked, trash collected, seatbelts clicked. Ears feel funny? Mine do too. Gum will help. Let's chew, chew, chew. I don't know if your ears have ever popped when you're on a plane, but when you go up, the air pressure gets less. And when you come down, it gets more. And that can really put pressure on your ears. So if you chew gum or you yawn or you swallow a lot, it helps your ears go pop, and that releases the pressure. It's a weird thing that happens when you go up in an airplane. Hip, hip, hooray, we're on the ground. Watch the bag spin round and round. Look at them go. Oh, he found his bag. And oh, he almost forgot Teddy again. Goodness. One more bus ride. Finally here. We gather on this hill each year. Ripe blueberries everywhere. And look who's waiting. Granny Bear. Ah, he's seeing his grandma. That's fun. This is how a great trip ends, with berries, hugs, and brand new friends. Look, they're having a big bear family reunion. And even the guy with the green hat is there. He looks very friendly now. It's amazing what a cookie can do after a rough day.